the string to this one and up and down. Whoa, and so sorry guys for all this problem.
Yeah, you probably survive. I mean, if you want to watch the game, you have to stick with us. No, I'm sorry, I'm not
Well,
actually a bad person.
well, and if you want to, you can talk with admins if you don't want to hear us again. Just go and tell them. I'm
Yeah,
not
just how incredibly awful we were.
well,
We tortured you.
how good we were. And
Yeah, please,
as
please.
as as I think I said before, but you might not have heard it, give us a response on our casting later. You don't have to tell me about my extreme huge failure while while not
Yeah,
being
well,
able to talk.
in all honesty, it was our first. Well, it is not really mine, but it was your first startup. Easy made mistake, and since the game crashed so many times, it's not so strange that we failed once.
And
So,
no,
but
no,
it's all
no.
good.
Now the teams are calling for Dietide. And let's see. We're starting with picks from Diet team. Band. Sorry, I meant band. So, according to what we have seen before, what do you think we will see first band this time? Oh, Alanaya. It seems as Stag has some real hatred versus Lanaya. And we see
Yeah, and
Lich and Elder Titan. Can you
these
hear
are the
me?
bands that has been made the first games. I think they are kind of forced to stick to the same bands as they did before. Because if they swapped bands, they would be easily to see through their tactics before, so they were forced to stick to the same bands.
Yeah.
I am assuming that.
Well, I hope people will be able to.
Since we had a player requesting us to explain this in a noob-friendly way.
And first pick we see here is Outworld Devour, and now Radiant team will pick 2 heroes.
We can start by. I think we're going to skip out on explaining too much about Captain's mode. It is basically you ban a few heroes, you pick a few heroes, a very strategic way of making sure you get the team the way you want and not facing the absolute worst opposition. So it's like a very tactical game mode.
Yeah, and as we can see, Stags has picked a strong mid hero. So I would be really surprised if we wouldn't see Outworld Devour mid in the game.
Yeah. Outworld is an excellent mid hero because of his astral imprisonment. It takes the enemy away for a little bit, takes them away literally. They are not stunned, they are gone. And then they come back after 1, 2, 3, and 4 levels equal to the level you have on your skill.
The name is Balls Deep Bandits. Oh, that's...
Well, that's a pretty okay name, I guess. Well, I'm not gonna comment on the name. I think it's pretty funny. That's all. And we have an alchemist.
Yeah, an alchemist. So they're picking the. I must say, I think this is going to be the carry for the team, and a Crystal Maiden. I'm actually really happy that I see a Crystal Maiden because I love Crystal Maiden as a player. Here I meant. She's really interesting.
Yeah.
Sell enough, she's squishy and she's slow.
Yeah. Crystal Maiden is usually easily picked off by heroes.
Like
maybe not such as Outworld, but Outworld can pick her off fairly easily. Not with his ulti. His ulti is not so good against other intelligence heroes usually. I don't know if you want us to explain all the heroes. I'm gonna type that now and ask you.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's Radiant's Diet teams. And we have Abaddon up. And it should be the support hero for support.
Yeah.
But then the question is, which number will it be? That's the question. Yeah. And I can tell you the truth, I'm not entirely sure what number 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 means. I know that number 1 is most often the carry, I think. Yes.
Number 1.
Well, and the captain for Stags is 2F. And the captain for Balls Deep Bandits, I think that was Lemon Lemmings, yes.
Alright, Gloriously Sober. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and broadcast in the game now. Sorry about that. I'm gonna open the mech, I assume that's gonna...
They want us to cast in-game. I think I should have... Well, maybe I must...
I enabled open mic. I hope that works out. I'm not sure. If I'm screaming, please tell me.
Enable open mic, yes, open. That should...
I will start explaining a few heroes, and then Baconator will do the same. I will start by explaining Outworld. He is an excellent mid-hero because he has 4 skills. One skill hurts based on his mana pool, so his current mana pool. That is the basic of it. And he has and his second skill, Astral Imprisonment, takes away the enemy and steal a little bit of intelligence. It takes away intelligence from them and gives it to him. The third skill, which is for some reason I forget this now because
the third stream is Essence Aura. But maybe we should
I can hold on it.
Focus the picks at the moment. And we see a Timbersaw, and I expect Timbersaw to go solo off lane because I think they're going to go for safe 3 lane on the Radiant team.
Yeah.
I would.
That's possible. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly go over it. I'm gonna go over really quickly. Outworld Devour, third skill, it has a chance to restore mana on spellcast. Abaddon, first skill, it's either a heal or a damage. Heals allies, damage enemies, and damage himself. Second skill, a shield, can be placed on himself or the allies. Fourth skill, basically a passive slow when he hits the enemy and also boosts allies that hits the same enemy. Ulti is just a skill that when he gets low enough, he will start healing when he takes damage instead of taking damage.
Yeah.
This is gonna take forever, so we're probably gonna focus on picks for a little bit.
Yeah, we should focus on picks instead. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, what will the next pick be? They need second support for the safe tri-lane, I think, and a mid-hero.
We can explain how this is going to be explained. Oh wait, you talk. What were you going to say?
Who do you think they're going to pick versus Outworld?
Well, I'm not sure who they will pick against Outworld. Outworld is a really strong mid-hero who does not lose to a lot of mid-heroes.
Yeah.
The scenario could possibly be that they send a dual mid just to lock out the Outworld. Or maybe they pick up a Queen of Pain. Or perhaps... we can't see Alanaya, otherwise it would probably be Alanaya.
Yeah.
So,
but you can see on the Radiant team that I have a really good stun chain with Crystal Maiden, Alchemist, and Leshrac. So I would be really surprised if it weren't a 3-lane bot for...
Yeah, they should have an Crystal Maiden, Leshrac, and Alchemist, because Leshrac has quite a hard time hitting his stun, if not first... The hero is not first stunned by someone else. So,
yes.
And the Alchemist has a really long time to channel up his stun as in that lane up, and also free farm, so that should be the scenario. So the Radiant team really has to pick a good offlaner or a strong duo offlane.
Oh, they're going for Lifestealer as the carry. And I can't really see them as going offensive tri-lane with this lineup. But I may be completely wrong, I must admit. And we see we have a ban on Luna and Visage there also.
They have the obvious triple lane, I believe. But it could also be an Abaddon offlane. He's not bad as an offlaner, but then they would need a dual lane or he will be destroyed.
Yeah.
But Lifestealer will be farming top lane. They will have a Lion to support him. They will have Outworld mid. These are
Yeah.
facts. I don't think there's any way they will not do that.
I must admit, I didn't see this Nyx ban there actually.
No, but it's not a bad ban, because if they would have picked up Nyx, even in Crystal Maiden's freeze, he could have still activated his Carapace. And if he activates his Carapace, all of the other stuns will simply be stuns and no damage.
But the duration on it is a little bit short, I think.
Yeah, it's a little too short for Alchemist stun, that's true. But if Lesrax wants to get his stun off, he will have to hit in Nyx Carapace, so
Yeah.
that's still a guaranteed damage takeaway.
Yeah, and
Crystal Maiden, Crystal Maiden will also lose her damage.
Yeah.
So,
I know it should only be one damage tick because it ticks, you know. So thus Crystal Maiden is not that excellent.
it's not that good. It will only deny, I mean, maybe 70 damage. I think that's one tick. And a Viper. A Viper was actually a pretty good ban, because he could have contested Devourer mid with his excellent last hitting capabilities. So that's a fair ban.
Yeah, this is actually interesting.
These teams seem quite experienced. I would not actually set the game in any favor right now, because I haven't seen the last pick. But I think it's slightly leaning towards a advantage for BDB, but that's just what I would say.
Yeah.
That's because of the excellent chain stun.
Yeah.
But they are going to lose Min currently, so that's a very important pick.
And if Alchemist gets, I would say if Alchemist gets free farm, he's going to just wipe place with everyone in the enemy team.
And I would also like to shout out to Chronosynth and Rillel who are teaching Glorious Sober. It's very nice to see that Dota has a good community. Well, at least when we want it to be a good community, so thank you for that.
Yeah, and surprisingly Twitch chat that is not full of Kappa. And a Juggernaut! Are they going to... I have no...
yeah, I do not see a mid.
Well, they could go... Crystal Maiden in Juggernaut.
I think they will. I think they will dual mid. I think my estimation might have been right. Well, my... I don't know what it's called, but my prediction might have been right.
But the question is...
we will see.
How are they going to lane then? Juggernaut and Crystal Maiden bots?
Yeah, maybe, but it might still be Lesrac and Alchemist bot. It's crazy, but it might work.
We have
they have their offlaner, and Darkseer is really good versus Alchemist because he has to get in close to farm, and that's where Darkseer does the damage, in close combat.
Okay, let's see here. Dire team, they're starting on a stun on Lion. Yeah, they haven't really bought anything. Stout Shield, Healing Salve and Tango, and Iron Branch on Life Stealer. There they bought a Crow. The Crow come from Stag, so Outworld bought the Crow. Let's say, yes, it's a tri-lane bot, and they're sending Lesrac mid. No, they're going 4 bot. This is interesting. We have an offensive try. No, they are going to do a lane, I think. Yes.
I don't know. My prediction is looking slimmer by the minute.
Yeah.
I hope.
Go on.
I hope they do not throw mid. Throwing mid would not be good. But they could. They could definitely throw mid and go for. Well, they don't have the strongest push, but they have a decent push. But I doubt that will be what's happening.
Let's see.
Are we seeing a solo Alchemist versus Outworld?
No.
I guess that is the best.
Actually, yes. And we have a DC from Turtle Cake on Stag. Unluckily enough, it seems like the game froze. So we will just have to wait for a moment, and I hope that the game has been enjoyable so far. uh, I was going to check up and write up which hero everyone plays. It's the Stardin is going for Lion, yes. Oh, and Abaddon. Oh, and they are starting the shout-outs here in the game.
Yeah.
And
Lots of
we just got a gay call on them because they. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, and Turtle Cake is back on the game, in the game.
Yeah. We will soon see. Well, we'll soon see the game proceed. I'm hoping for a long, evenly matched game.
Yeah.
We will see. I think a lot will depend on how much this Outworld will roll. Because if this Outworld gets on the roll, he will slaughter all of their team with an
Yes,
ulti.
and I will give a shout out to Benevolent Banter because he asked for it. Just because he asked for it.
Where is he? Or did he ask for it in game?
Yeah, Timbersaw, yes. And let's see, the Invis rune in on the bot spot. Oh, they have an offensive observer here from the Radiant team.
Yeah.
Dire team still.
Like a really...
Yeah, and they are going tri-lane. So Timbersaw versus offensive tri-lane. Well, actually, this is interesting.
Yeah. I think Ultimate will have a tough time mid.
Leipzig is they know that Leipzig is going to engage on them soon.
I will also call that this courier is amazing. The Dire courier.
Yeah. Oh, they already started to use the courier on Darkseid. Actually, Darkseid versus Timbersaw is an interesting matchup. Yeah. I think Alchemist will have some problems here mid.
I think we can just keep our eyes on the mid and the bottom, because the top is gonna be quite stale, I believe.
Yeah.
They will not be able to kill each other at all, I believe.
They are effectively harassing Lightsteel at the moment. He's went on 200 hit points. I am a bit surprised. Oh, we have a Crystal Nova in the start on Crystal Maiden. I wasn't expecting that one. Let's see what happens. I really hope that they don't hear me twice now since I'm talking. Oh God, fuck! I have the overlay on. Fuck, sorry. Oh, so sorry. Fuck.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
So sorry.
Oh God, fucking stupid. Sorry. Oh God. Thank God that I timed that. Sorry. Oh God. Remember, I am the best casty I've ever experienced. And we see that
this is a first time. Yeah. We did everything right the first few times, but the problem was the game restarted quite a few times, and we had a game before this, so we've been going back and forth. So we forgot this one. So yeah.
Oh, they are going for Leshrock. And I
think we're going to see Leshrock get away.
Yeah.
He's going to be close, yeah, just like that. But he's not actually gonna fall. They don't have the chasing to chase down a Leshrock when a Crystal Maiden is nearby.
And
she has way too much slow.
If one of them would have gone solo on him, I think he would be dead actually. And we see here that Dire team has counter-warded warded a spawn for Radiant, so I think we will see some sentries here soon.
Yeah. There's going to be an interesting aspect to this game.
And here we have
Alchemist.
Yeah. Outwell is going for base. Oh, he doesn't have a bottle yet. I think he's buying it at the moment. And
we should probably bring forward the gold per minute or the last hit count.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And show them
last hits denies.
Where we are currently.
And as we can see, Alchemist has 10 last hits. Well, it's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Let's see. I think something is going to happen, boss, any moment. because they are moving out. So if I were Dire, I would try to take out Juggernaut. Of course, it would be a huge problem because he has his. Oh, he went for healing ward. Oh, they are farming woods. This is. I really don't know what to say at the moment. Well, it seems like they tried to go for Juggernaut. It seems like they still have some. They're just farming around the jungle, the supports on the safe lane. Well, Juggernaut is getting his experience, and that's not too bad.
Yeah, the current gold per I was looking at the gold per minute. Sorry, I was looking at the current gold. I mean,
Current goal. Yes.
yeah, the current gold per minute is heavy in favor of Darkseer on the Dire
Yeah.
team. He is a lot above anybody else, and then under him is Lifestealers. So,
Alchemist.
oh yeah, Alchemist is past them. They're fairly close.
Yes.
But the thing with Alchemist is, even if he loses a little farm now, he can catch up later thanks to his
They are going
really
for
good.
Juggernaut. No, and he's.
Sweet.
Oh, we can see
He's-
some damage
he's
on.
totally-
Oh no, he might die.
Lifestealer is close, but he is
No,
going
they
to
attack.
live
Oh,
this
and it was a
one, I
deny.
think.
A beautiful deny from Abaddon. Well played, Abaddon. That was good. Good job.
Yeah. Impressive work.
Yeah.
But it's still a loss for Dire, because the Lifestealer was almost dead. He
Yeah.
had to get a heal from Lion, and
Yeah.
now they're sitting on almost no life regeneration
And
versus the Radiant,
yeah,
who's having quite a lot.
and I'm surprised that no mana drain, well, mana drain from Lion, actually.
He has no mana drain. That is an interesting aspect.
Oh
But I
god.
guess it's because he can't really stand there and drain mana against this team.
Yeah.
I mean, if he stands still and drains mana, Juggernaut can run forward and start spinning. The stuns and the freeze can be incoming. There's
Yeah.
really no safe way of doing just that. And Crystal Maiden just did a nice strat, frostbiting the strong Centaur in the forest,
Mm,
ensuring some farm for the supports.
yes. And we have a double damage on Alchemist in his bottle, so something can happen anytime.
Yeah.
Let's see, they are turning out a courier with wards and a TP, yes. Yes. I would expect a TP, that Radiant would buy a TP soon. They need the map control. I'm sorry if I'm out, they are going for Juggernaut, but now he's too...
His magic immunity is excellent when he's trying to survive.
Yes.
As well as that healing ward. That healing ward is gonna bring him right up to full health. If not, it's gonna be very close, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be full.
Yeah.
And that's gonna bring him back to the lane. So
And we still
trying to-
see the that I have warded pull, and they have an offensive ward there also. I would say in map awareness, Dire is leading at the moment, yes.
I think Dire is leading in most aspects currently, because the Juggernaut is getting almost no farm, and they have farm on the Lifestealer and the Darkseer.
No.
The Outworld is sort of not getting any farm. He's actually losing in farm against Alchemist,
And
which is
the,
well done by all.
and the XP per minute, so I'm surprised. But I think this might be the problem, that they might not have picked heroes that everyone is really comfortable with. Just it might have been, oh, we will pick this one because it's good.
Yeah, it might have been not concerning the player's
Yeah.
preferable skill. But I'm also pretty sure that Alchemist, when I think about it, Alchemist can win against an Outworld, because that acid spray,
Yeah.
that is pure torture. Nobody wants to stay in the acid spray. Nobody wants to stay there.
And
So,
there's still no wards, and there is no wards for Radiant, so I think Alchemist would need those wards. And he has face puts now, and he's going for the bot rune. They're going to go for Juggernaut now. Yeah, he's in trouble. They couldn't dish out enough damage, sadly enough. Not sad enough, I shouldn't say. Luckily enough for Juggernaut. And we have Alchemist here in the woods, but he has been seen, I think, by this ward here. But he's going in, and they're going back. Let's see. Oh, and he stunned himself. And now there are two persons top versus the Timbersaw. Darkseer is kind of low on health, and Darkseer is going for mecha. So I wonder, what is Abaddon building? Outworld has power treads and set on intelligence. I don't know if... and we still doesn't have any Midas on life still. Oh, and they just got first blood Radiant team on Lion. And I think they're going to get a tower here soon also. No, they are backing off. Lack of creeps. I'm sorry that we
and Alchemist
is tipping back.
Alchemist is probably about to pass Darkseer.
Yeah, and we saw that.
But,
why? And that ulti from Outworld, I don't see why it came there.
I'm guessing he expected it to do more damage, but the new change to Alchemist is, if anyone's familiar with the game, he used to have a gigantic HP boost, but now he just has a huge HP regen.
Boost, yes.
So doing damage to him when he's in his ulti, if you're not planning to kill him, is pretty, well, useless.
It's a bit of a waste,
It's not going to serve a purpose.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to serve a purpose.
We see here Abaddon is harassing with his mist coil. And we have the Lion here from Juggernaut.
My blade has tasted.
That was not the wisest move from Lion I've seen. It was too far away from the creeps, absolutely.
Yeah, the thing with the Juggernaut is a quick overlay. Well, a quick...
Don't be solo versus a Juggernaut.
Yeah, don't be solo, and don't go without a hero, because if you stay with creeps, he can spin and kill the creeps.
Yeah.
But if you go away from creeps, he will do ulti on you and kill you anyway. So you kind of have to have heroes close by to assist you when you're facing a Juggernaut.
Yeah.
I didn't really see the situation, so I can't comment on what just happened.
He was a bit too far out, actually, yes. But we have here XP per minute. Actually, Timbersaw is leading, and then come Darkseid and then Alchemist. So let's see, last hits, well, a clear lead for Darkseid, and then actually Lifestealer, and then comes Juggernaut, and Alchemist on the same amount of last hits.
But that doesn't matter, because Alchemist gets extra gold per last hit, so
yeah,
he's
and
still
we can see a smoke gank here from Radiant team, but they were in range for this observer ward.
Yeah.
That's the problem, they have no wards. But they are playing a really unsecure way. I have some delay on the abilities happening, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, and CM is low on health. Peter, maybe you could go and check what he says in the Twitch chat. Might be interesting to know how much they are hating on us.
Now I can start explaining what the Twitch chat is currently going on about, but you have to jump in if something's happening.
Yeah.
Currently, Chronosynth is still explaining, which is awesome. Anarchy Angels
going
Salt
for
joining in.
Oh, nothing happened. This was
Alright, I'm gonna keep going then. They are currently commenting on the game and not really so much on what we are saying, so that's good. I guess that's a positive twist. That means we are not awful.
Well, I think we will see a gank here on Timbersaw soon. Yes, and that's the problem. They have no map awareness, so Lion and Abaddon could safely go up.
But I believe even if they gank him, he might be able to escape. But it all depends on how much
they
will be able to disable him.
Oh, where's the Hexa? He should really
As you
drain
see,
the
he's
mana.
being disabled, but for every hit he takes for a certain stack, he
Yeah.
gets harder and harder to damage
Yeah.
with physical damage, and he starts regenerating more health.
Yeah, and
So he's a tough hero to kill, and as you can see, he's jumping across really fast. So strong hero.
yeah, it was safe for him. They didn't have enough stuns. I wonder what is life. No, he's going for Armlet. He's not following the meta for everyone is buying Midas. Well, we have a clear lead here in kills for the Radiant team. And, well, the top person on XP minute is Darkseid on Dire team, but then... Oh well, Timbersaw and Darkseid is really close on the XP per minutes, and then Artemis comes, and yeah, it's pretty even on the XP per minute. And they just took a tower for Radiant type. Oh, and we have ulti. Oh no, he didn't even. You see, both of them were close enough. And here's a remove on Juggernaut. Are they going to take him? Oh well, they're dealing some damage at least. Yes, let's see. Are they going to take? Yes, they are going to take Leshrock. Yes. And they're starting to even out the fight. Still, I don't know if I would say it's in favor for... Oh, Lion is in problem. Yes! Oh, he is. Oh, that was a miss. He might survive. Yes. Yes, he survived. He didn't want to commit to the chase, and they are taking the bot tower now, Jaya. Well, I think we could call that lucky.
We are watching a game that is fairly even, I would say. Sure,
Yeah.
the Radiant does have the slight advantage right now, but they can easily lose it because of the Darkseid's incredible team fighting capabilities.
Yes.
He has a really good skill vacuum, pulling everyone together in a pile of glorious chaos.
Yeah. But they
So
are
that's
actually...
good.
Of course, Outworld would have some use of that one. But otherwise...
Yeah, and Lion could do a really good multi-stun with the help of Darkseid's pool.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, they don't really have any area effects. You're correct. They don't have much area effect, and they're not going to get like a butterfly. I mean, a battle fury for Lifestealer, because that's not an item you can get for that hero.
I don't... It's no really ulti-dependent team. And I kind of like that. They will always be able to fight. Oh, what is he buying? Let's see, he should be buying... I'm expecting him to go for 4 staff. No. Oh, I hope that I don't talk too quiet. And I haven't really managed to build up a really good hype, but I think we might see some action now in the middle lane. We have a ward here from
There
Lion.
needs to be some action. They can't just let them take the tower. It will be too much of a gold advantage for them. So there's going to be at least a stalemate, which is not that much action.
Dire team is backing off.
Yeah. They need to play this safe. They have a few stuns, but not nearly as many as the Radiant team. They have Lion. That's
and we saw Abaddon down here.
kill.
Yes, and he hadn't leveled his ulti, and Lion also.
No, Lion wasn't level 6, so...
No, Abaddon.
Abaddon did not have his...
No, level 6 and no ulti.
That is...
And now we experience
didn't have time.
And now we experience a pause from Crimson Maiden. I don't know why. But I suspect it's some kind of trouble.
Yeah, now the Radiant is going to get an even bigger advantage. That was very crucial in the phase of this game, in this phase of the game, because if the Dire would just have remained safe, maybe picked a few fights where they could have handled it and not gone out so far as to be picked off, they could have had a chance to take this back. Now they're losing more and more
If
every
each team
every
fight.
time they take a fight like that.
Yeah.
They're going
And we
to
see an ulti from.
lose even harder.
I don't know. I can't really understand why he's using his ulti as that, like that. And a self stun from Alchemist here, but nothing dangerous really happened. I wonder what.
We will.
Something is going to happen. Darkseid is running in, searched, and I think we'll see a Darkseid ulti here soon.
This is what we were waiting for. That is the ulti we were looking for here.
Yeah.
That was a good ulti for the Dire, but the team didn't follow up immediately.
Yeah.
So they lost a little bit of momentum. They're still picking up a few kills, but they're losing just as much. So
yeah. And it was a 2-for-2 fight, but as we can see, they were 5 vs 4. But as they are the team in this advantage, so we could kind of see it. No, I wouldn't call it a win.
I would call it a draw in a matter of what the outcome of the fight was, but it's still bad for the Dire to keep dropping heroes.
And now we have
especially when one of them was out.
boots
but
on.
Of course, the other ones dropped a few heroes too.
Yeah.
But only supports.
That's true. Unlucky for. And well, no, yes, he has leveled his borrowed time now, Abaddon, and he's maxing Apothic Shield. And we can see here that Lifesteal has went more for Rage than for Open Wounds. The problem with low level Open Wounds is that the range is too short. Oh, what would you say?
Say that again?
On level 2 the Open Wounds range is too short.
Yeah. It's way too short to actually initiate with it, but if he gets someone else to stun first, then he can catch up and use it. It's all possible. I wouldn't really throw this game in anyone's direction yet, because it's been 21 minutes. Not too much has gone down.
Yeah.
We have an average of 1 kill every second minute, so it's a bit, but it's not that much. There's not a huge gold advantage in anyone's team, is it?
No, it's not. And we have a Bloodstone on Timbersaw 21 minutes in. But I think he might go down now. No, Lion went in too fast and showed himself.
I'm gonna you can bring up the XP or the gold graph, and we can see that.
I had the XP per minute. We see a clear lead. We have Timbersaw and Alchemist is in the lead, and Darkseid comes after, close behind, and then we have Juggernaut, and then Outwell, and then Lifestealer. But I would say Lifestealer is not getting enough XP per minute. And we see a smoke here from. And we are seeing they're going for.
If you look at the both of the.
Outward.
Oh, there's a pickup.
Yes. Yes, and they are taking out. Yes. Oh, that was an ulti from Lion. Oh, and
Crystal
Maiden got away.
Nice escape.
Yes.
She did a nice little using the shadows to her advantage there.
Yeah.
They couldn't see her even though she was so close.
Yeah.
If they would have seen her.
We have the mechanism on Alchemist actually for the Radiant team. And we see
I guess they figured he had form to buy.
Yeah, and we have Aghanims on the Juggernaut. I think he would go for Bad Fury now. Or he could go Orb of Refresh, or what it's called, Refresh Orb. But I wouldn't think so. It stands 10-4 in favor for the Radiant team. think the problem is the Die team hasn't really used their capability in a team fight really that well. They need to try to
No,
pick
but
out someone.
I guess what you said. I guess what you said earlier is true. They have the Darkseer, but they don't really have the follow-up. They have the Lion Stun, but the timing on that one has to be really good for it to be efficient.
Yeah.
Because it isn't that big out of effect, so it's possible that they could win a team fight.
Yeah.
But they also have a Juggernaut with magic immunity.
And we see another pause
And-
here.
Yeah.
Holding for lags. And well, what would you say? What do you think would win this at this moment?
Well, as it currently stands, the obvious choice would be Radiant. But I wouldn't rule out Dire. I'm not trying to be biased and not vote for anybody. I think it could still go in any direction. Because any team fight could really flip the table.
Yes.
It's not decided yet.
Yeah, it's not written in
It could
stone.
be decided. No, it could be decided anytime soon. I mean, if Alchemist gets picked off, they have no real use of their team fighting capabilities in a team fight. Also, of course, they have Juggernaut, which is
Yes.
probably their stronger right now with the ulti upgrader or Aghanims. He has
Yeah.
a lot of damage potential.
Yes. And they are taking.
So
They are trying to take the top tower now. Will we see an ult?
This is going to
Oh, they are taking out the
Uh,
supports.
yeah. Supports are going down on both teams.
Yes. Alright.
But as we just saw, the Dire team has really good team fighting potential.
Yeah. Oh, and Timbersaw is going in, and I think he's going down also. Alsmith took the kill on Abaddon and is keeping out, and he survived.
Yes, we
And
have a
Timbersaw is
victory
dead.
for the Dire.
Yes.
The Dire team won that fight 3-1. No, actually it was 3-2.
Yes.
But it's still a victory for them because Lifestealer survived and Lifestealer got farm.
Yeah.
So
But what? God, why is it? Let's see like that. Yes. We see that Timbersaw is clearly in the lead on XP per minute. But
and as
it's-
you just saw in the XP graph, it's going back towards the Dire side. It's going back down to help out the Dire.
yeah. It's steadily going down.
It's
But-
going to plane out a little, but it's not going to plane out to equal because they still have Alchemist alive,
Yeah.
and,
But-
and he's going to farm.
But I'm surprised. No Midas in this game.
No Midas. I'm pretty sure they didn't want to risk buying a Midas and then getting stuck on the Midas.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Midas is, if you buy a Midas and then instantly you have to stop farming and start team fighting, you're gonna have a hard time using the Midas efficiently, as well as it's going to be 1,900 gold, which you have locked down in an item that gives you fairly little use in a team fight.
Yeah. Absolutely. And as we can still see, it's much better warding from the Dire team.
Yeah, they do have the warding advantage.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It's a pretty big advantage.
But at the same time,
Um,
they're spending lots of gold on something.
Yeah, that is a lot of gold on Varge. And they're not going to get much use of it if they smoke before they go to gank. And now the Radiant is just doing what we were saying the Dire had advantage. They are dewarding.
Yeah.
And that gives Struck back his gold. Well, part of the gold.
Yeah. They divided the
They
obvious
took two
ward
wa-
spot.
They took 2 Varge and now they have a free ancient spot.
Yeah.
But they have no one with splash right now, so
And I
the
don't.
Juggernaut is
I-
Juggernaut is
I-
probably going.
Yes, I would expect that.
The thing with Juggernaut, I don't know if this has been explained in the chat. If it has, I'm sorry for repeating. But Juggernaut can actually hit with normal attack in his ulti. So items like Splash, Crit are really good as long as you have a high attack speed so you can attack between the slashes he makes in his ulti. So with a splash, you can actually splash in the ulti, which is really good in a team fight.
I would almost maybe call that a butterfly on Juggernaut. He has 3k gold at the moment.
Yeah, he might go butterfly first, because if he doesn't have attack speed, he can't make use of the extra attack that efficiently. He needs to go down to like 0.5 to truly use his attack speed in his ulti. So
Yeah, but it would help him more with the farm if he went for butterfly. And he has the ring of health.
if he gets a butterfly, it's going to help him a lot against Outworld, because Outworld does a lot of damage, but if he misses, obviously he does no damage, but
Yeah.
he's going to still deal damage. It's going to be less.
Well, he could stack the
As well
butterflies. It's
He
not
could
impo-
stack butterflies, but he can't stack them up to 100. They stack them initially, but yeah. Are we seeing a instant assault? Instant is not what I mean, but a quick assault on Lifestealer?
Yeah.
I think this is possible.
I can't see why he's not
Consider
he's not running around with the Hyperstone.
Yep. And a quick explanation of Assault Curious. Assault Curious is an item that boosts your teammates' attack speed and armor and reduces the armor of your enemy. And it also boosts yourself with even more armor and attack speed. So.
I must say on the Timbersaw, it seems like he hasn't really managed to use his snowball capabilities.
No, he hasn't been snowballing that much, but he was laning against the Darkseer, and he has to get close to the creeps to last hit. And with the Darkseer, getting close to the creeps is always dangerous, always hurts you.
Let's see here. I was planning to check out Lost is in the Nice, and we see a clear lead for Darkseer, and then Juggernaut and Timbersaw closely after. And now I realize that I'm not calling them by name, just the heroes, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. We can. Oh, there's a quick pause. That's good. We can go over the names. We can do a shout out over the names. You can go ahead.
Turtle Cake is playing as Darkseer. Lemmings is playing as Juggernaut. Timbersaw is featured by Benevolent. Oh god, Banter.
Take one team. Take all the same teams.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Juggernaut is played by Lemon Lemmings. Crystal Maiden is played by Just Delicious. Leshrac is played by Mr. Carps. Alchemist is played by Xenias, and Timbersaw by Benevolent Banter. And on the Dire team we have Stag as Outworld. No, All2F as Outworld. Lifestealer is played by Simshar, Turtle Cake as Darkseer, Carnivorous Plant, the stand-in as Lion, and Shark Smith as Abaddon. And it seems like a DC from the Alchemist. So we will have a pause here in the game. So what do you think? They are actually stacking the Ancient at the moment. They have a 3 stack on the Radiant Ancient. Oh, they are stacking Dire also. I feel that my map control is not as good as it should be.
Well, it's hard to be on all spots of the maps at the same time. We're doing our best to try and keep up with everything. So we're hoping that you can enjoy it and that you stick around. We are currently seeing what is an advantage for the Radiant. We hope that Alchemist is coming back, which he definitely should be coming back.
It's a tournament
He was going to restart. So. Yeah, there is probably little chance of him not coming back, since they most likely know each other in real life. This is, after all, a university league, so they should know each other.
Yeah. Let's check out. Let's check out the item fields as we see here. And all Assault Chorus building on Lifestealer. Outworld is rather famous, I would.
If you're watching, if you go up to Alchemist right now, you're going to see that he's going to get a lot of farm really soon.
Yes.
With his Goblin Greed, that is worth at least, well, we can estimate 400 or 500 gold, and that is quite a bit. And then there's a new wave incoming, which will probably arrive where he is right now.
Yeah.
So he might be getting up to 800 gold, and that's a pretty good pretty good farming.
And we see here that Alchemist has a BKB up already.
Yeah.
And it's a
He's
Steam
pretty strong.
up
30 minute BKB.
It's a Steam update for Alchemist here. So I'm a bit afraid
I
that
guess he didn't get it last time.
there might be some problem of him connecting, maybe.
Yeah, but he will most likely be able to connect to the game. I don't know if the update is going to cause a problem.
No, hopefully not. And I'm just going to tab out and check the Twitch. Oh, I think we're good.
Oh, wait. Eric, you could, Bacon, you could go in and change the camera movement to smooth.
Let's see.
Because somebody wanted smooth, but I don't know. Somebody said smooth is not good, and somebody said...
I can't really...
But if you try and smooth the camera out, it's supposed to be in video setting.
Yeah, in general
Like,
or advanced.
I don't... can't quite.
I will have to restart Dota for that one to start, so... Sorry, that's
Oh, yeah,
no at the moment. I wouldn't dare to risk it with all the problems in connecting at the moment.
Where did you find the camera smoothing?
Oh, well, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either.
I didn't want to... Textures high and bind, world lighting, shadows, fog, spectacular. No, I can't see it. I might just be bad on it. At it. Yeah, I would agree that in-game casting would be much better.
Yeah.
And the game is going to start again. Archmage is going to get lots of farm.
Yeah, that's currently what's happening.
Yes.
Although we did take the creeps into tower.
That's...
I guess that is the problem for him. As you saw, 500 gold right off the bat, and here's another wave just waiting for him to pick it off. It's so much gold for Alchemist.
Yeah.
Actually, I was wrong in my estimations. It's not 800, it's 1000 gold. It is so much farm for Alchemist.
Yes. It's lovely.
But Darkseer is still keeping up pretty well. I don't know how Darkseer is going to use that gold when he gets a Mystic Staff. Is it a Shivas? Is it a Hex?
I don't know.
I don't... It could be a Shivas, just to block out the incredible power of Alchemist, after all.
Yes.
Or maybe even Juggernaut.
But he's saving up the money at the moment, so... It might be so...
Yeah,
he might be to afford buyback.
Yeah, he probably saves for the buyback and then he buys a Hex. Because if he wanted the Shivas, he could afford the Shivas by now, so...
Yeah. And they are teaming up around Roshan. So I think something is going to happen. I don't think it's going to be a try on the Roshan. But a bait.
Yeah.
So they're starting to 5-man.
They would not dare to go on Roshan. They cannot see if the enemy has any wards, because they placed their counter ward in a pretty bad spot. You can place it down in the river and see all the possible wards.
Alchemist is going in.
And as we see, he's getting stunned, and he's going to be stunned.
Yes.
Oh,
but we see some...
That's a mistake. Lion should not have been messing with the Alchemist.
Yeah.
I guess it's just they didn't see him.
Oh, and we see a nice ulti from Crystal Maiden here.
And as well from Juggernaut.
Yeah.
It is currently stomped on the Dire.
Yes. I think they're going to take... No, they're not going to take anyone.
We are seeing a stomp. There is not going to be any kills for the Dire.
Yeah.
It is maybe even a wipe. We are going to see a wipe here.
Yes.
This is what we were talking about. Any team fight can swap the momentum of the game so much. And the Alchemist positioning in the last team fight, instantly taking out the Dire's most efficient disabler, made a huge difference in that fight.
Yes, and we're going to see the T3 tower. No, they're going for Roshan. They're going for Roshan. They are playing it safe. No, I wouldn't call it safe actually to take a Roshan. Abaddon is going to be able to go in soon. Abaddon is sitting on a ring of health at the moment. Yeah, that's true. No, well, we see a Desolator on Juggernaut actually. I was wrong. There's no, and he's not going for Butterfly Juggernaut. From what I've ever seen, he sold his ring of health, and we have our Aegis on Alchemist.
He sold the Ring of Health because he didn't need it.
Yeah.
It is true. While Battle Fury can deal a lot of area effect damage, it is also not that good when you don't have a skill to push everyone together. They don't have Enigma, they don't have Magnus, they don't have Darkseer, for an example, which the enemy team has. Yeah, there are multiple heroes to do this, but they don't have any one of them. So getting a Battle Fury is really not that good of a choice. Getting a Desolator, however, gives you a ton of more damage in your ulti, since it takes away armor, which is your damage deals physical damage, so the damage is increased.
Yeah.
It is a good choice.
And I really hope that they are hearing you also, otherwise it would be a huge problem. Just me sitting
They're
there.
hearing me out.
Yeah. I would be really surprised. I think Radiant isn't really using their advantage at the moment. Not going for. And there's a blink. Yeah, they have a blink on Darkseer. The Dire team is teaming up.
Yeah.
I would actually put this team at the moment in favor for Balls Deep Bandits,
Radiant,
actually.
Yeah,
Radiant team.
Balls Deep Bandits are, unless the Dire are going to do something drastic, they are not going to win this. What they need to do right now is get a lot of farm on top of Outworld, so he could deal out some massive damage with the Sanity Eclipse.
Yeah.
Also, maybe getting a lot of farm on Lifestealer could be seen as the better choice, but he doesn't really have that area of effect capability. He needs support to be able to take out many targets. He can quickly kill any fat hero, so he can take out the Alchemist, and he can take out
The thing about Alchemist, he's not as fat as he was before either.
No, he's not even close, but he is still a pretty tanky hero.
Yeah, and as we can see on the Alchemist, he's happy, content with this attack speed from his standard attack speed, and his from Chemical Rage. He's not going any attack speed item as for now.
He's probably just thinking, I will still get a few attacks off, so I will still get my Desolator. It's more important to get some survival, and a BKB does just that.
Desolator? You mean...
Yeah, he has a Desolator.
No, not Alchemist.
What did I say?
Desolator.
Oh, you're talking about the
Alchemist, yes.
Wait,
Wait, did Juggernaut go BKB?
Oh.
He did. Actually, it's...
Yeah, Juggernaut has BKB too, yeah. He wants that... If he only has the Blade Fury, he can only be magic immune when he's spinning.
Yeah.
And spinning does scale off. It doesn't go any better than it is. So he needs that magic immunity when he's not spinning, so he can actually attack. Of course, the thing about Blade Fury is, if someone is magic immune, he can still attack them in Blade Fury, so he could technically spin and attack against the Lifestealer, but of course he would only do the attack damage.
Yeah. Something is happening, they are teaming up from the Dire side.
Yeah.
Warding, yes. I started to even out on the warding part on both teams.
Yeah.
And half the time has went for Aegis now, I think. Or is it Rosh? No, it's Russian standard timer. This is almost out. So I think we will see that Aegis gone soon. I think Radiant is going to force a team fight. They would want a team fight. Yes, they are baiting with the Artemis.
Radiant could win a team fight. That should not be a problem. And what is this? This Lion was trying to bait, but it is far too dangerous. But they are actually doing damage. But even if he dies, he has the Aegis.
Yeah.
He's just waiting it out. He waited it out. He still has his ulti. He's coming back. He's going to smack them up.
Yeah. And there's a kill on the outfall as well. And Abaddon, that is almost a complete team wipe. Alright, that's Call of GG. That was a good game.
it's GG.
Good game, and we might not have been the best cast ever, but thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for staying
A
with us.
win for Radiant.
Are you going to cancel off the stream immediately, or...
No, but I thought
Well,
that we could let it go on.
Balls deep bandits, they win.
Yes.
They get this win. It wasn't decided in the picking phase, but they did win, even though Dire had the warding advantage.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? you
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm impressed because from the picking, I thought actually that Dire would win, but it seems I was wrong. They were playing really well on the Radiant team, and I'm really impressed by Abaddon's self-denial there early. That was well done. Well done. So, if anyone has some questions, and now people are starting to type to me on Steam, and I'm going to shut off the game, and maybe I could, well,